He said, if you bring gifts for your children, presents for your children, bring also for the children of your neighbor. Otherwise, don't allow your kids, your children, to come out with their toys outside. This is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. These are his teachings. أطعموا الطعام. Feed the people, feed the needy, feed the destitute. وصلوا بالليل. صلوا بالليل والناس نيام. A true Muslim is not the one who gives talks, is not the one who gives lectures, is not the one who mesmerizes the masses. The true Muslim is the one when the night falls, he gets up and he sheds the tears before his Lord. When you give the salam to your enemy, whom you are looking for and you are pursuing him, the moment if you say to him, Salamu alaikum, his blood becomes sacred. You can't harm him because you have granted him peace. So it's not a lip service, it has a meaning behind it. Ifshu salam. وَأَطْعِمُوا الطَّعَامِ. Feed the needy, feed the destitute. These are the teachings of number one, the peacemaker number one, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. These are his teachings. And yet people, they talk about him. And yet people, they say he is a terrorist. Prophet Muhammad, the Rahmah lil Alameen, the mercy for mankind. These are his teachings, commanding his disciples, spread the salam, feed the needy and destitute. He said, Wallahi la yu'min, Wallahi la yu'min, man bata wa ja'ruhu ja'i'un wa huwa ya'lam. He is not a true believer, the one who sleeps while knowing that his neighbor is starving, his neighbor is hungry. He's not a true believer. These are the teachings of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Not only that, he said, if you bring gifts for your children, presents for your children, bring also for the children of your neighbor. Otherwise, don't allow your kids, your children, to come out with their toys outside. This is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. These are his teachings. أطعموا الطعام. Feed the people, feed the needy, feed the destitute. وصلوا بالليل. صلوا بالليل والناس نيام. A true Muslim is not the one who gives talks, is not the one who gives lectures, is not the one who mesmerizes the masses. The true Muslim is the one when the night falls, he gets up and he sheds the tears before his Lord. The one who cries to Allah, the one who trembles out of fear whether he will carry on living worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or he might go back on his heels. This is the true Muslim. So the first thing in the early ayat of the Meccan ayah, Qiyamul Layl was fard. The night prayers, my dear brothers and sisters, the night prayers were fard upon the Sahaba, because you need to strengthen the link between you and your Creator. So anything happens to you, you turn to Allah, you beg Allah, you cry to Allah. No wonder he is saying, وَصَلُّوا بِاللَّيْلِ وَالنَّاسُ نِيَامٌ. Pray at night when the people are asleep. Everyone went to sleep. So get up and pray and supplicate and cry to your Lord. Also he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, لن تدخلوا الجنة حتى تؤمنوا ولن تؤمنوا حتى تحابوا ألا أدلكم على شيء ما إن فعلتموه تحاببتم أفشوا السلام بينكم. This is what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. None of you will enter paradise, none of you, till you believe. You don't believe? Maybe you people consider you a good person, between double quotes, good person. He's nice, he's helping the poor, but he doesn't worship Allah. I will digress. I want you just to reflect. I'll give you this extreme example. A son or a child, all the community, they talk about him nicely. He's gentle, he's nice, he's charming, he's cute, everything. But this son, the moment he enters his house, he grabs his mother by her hair and starts insulting her and beating her. What do you think? The whole community are talking nicely about him. Is he a good child? Is he nice? No. Because see his dutifulness to his parents. Imagine the one who's more important than your mother and your father, the one who brought you into being, the one who created you. You don't recognize him. You don't give him his rights, though he is not in need of you. He created everything. Look around you. Look around you and try to count the blessings he bestowed upon you. Can you count the blessings of Allah? You cannot. And yet, you don't worship Allah, who brought you into being from nothing. وَلَن تُؤْمِنُوا حَتَّى تَحَابُّوا. You will not believe. You will not believe until you love each other. Shall I tell you something? If you do it, you will have peace. تَحَابَبْتُمْ إِفْشُوا السَّلَامِ. Spread the salam among you. Ibn Umar radiyallahu anhuma used to go to the market doing nothing. The only thing he would do, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, until he comes out of the market. And I conclude by giving just few glimpses about the Prophet of Islam, the Prophet of mercy, the Prophet of peace, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was peace for the entire humanity. Rahmatan lil alameen. This peace, this mercy, the mercy has been manifested in many aspects, in many ways. He is merciful to his family, kind, nice. Aisha says, radiyallahu anha, in Bukhari, she says, he would be with us in the kitchen, helping us. And when he hears the adhan, he would leave us. That is the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was the best example and the best husband, the best husband. And he is the example. When he got angry with his wives and he decided to leave them for 1 month, and he was living in the masjid, after 29 days, put yourself in his place. If this happened to you, after 29 days, he decided to go back to his wives. To go back to his wives. Aisha stood at the door. Imagine this. Aisha stood at the door and said, the month is not over.